Today is launch day, and there's a few tasks that I do at every launch to make sure that launch goes as smoothly as possible. In this video, I'm going to show you all the things that I do, and we'll see if that results in some sales today. Fingers crossed. The first thing I do on launch day is to put my website on pause. This prevents anyone from looking at my site as I'm making changes to it. Okay, now that I've made my site inaccessible to my customers, we got to create those product listings. And I haven't taken the photos yet, so I'll do that now. But before I take pictures of the box, there are still a few things that I need to do to the box to complete it and to bring the whole theme together. So this is how my boxes look right now, and they're pretty cute as they are, but I want to elevate this box to bring the whole theme together. And the way I'm going to do that is by adding 2 more stickers to the box. I use Adobe Illustrator and Canva together to design these labels, and I printed them onto these labels from Online Labels using Maestro. So now that we have the whole package together, it's time to take some pictures. When it comes to product photography, I love natural light, and I try to use natural light as much as possible. But if I don't have access to any natural light, I have some pretty big lights that I can use in the studio to make up for that. But since it's a nice bright day, I'm going to try to take these product photos using the light that's coming in through the window back there. And remember, we are trying to highlight these products, so the more light you get on them, the better. And one thing that I like to do when it comes to boxes is to show the items in the box so that the customer knows exactly what they're getting. In order to take advantage of that light that's coming in, we're gonna have to angle this box towards the lights. So I'm probably gonna put an object behind this box to prop it up so that all of the products get the light that they need. So I've moved my setup closer to the window because I want to take some overhead shots of just the objects, and I'm using this chair as a background for my objects. Another great product shot that I don't think a lot of people think about are the lifestyle or action shots of somebody actually using the product as intended. So for example, a shot of me with the lid open looking inside of the candle. I don't have to be in the shot, but my hands opening the candle and showing what it looks like on the inside would be a more intriguing shot than just showing the candle static like this. So we have our pictures, now we have to upload them, edit them, and get those pictures onto that product listing in Shopify. Okay, so we have our pictures all edited and ready to put on the product listing. Let's create that product listing in Shopify. And when it comes to updating a product listing in Shopify, it is so easy for me now. All I do is to take an existing product listing, duplicate that product listing, and change the wording so that it applies to my new product. This makes creating product listings very quick, but be careful after writing your product listing out, read through that product listing at least 3 times to make sure you've caught all of the details that you needed to change for your new product. I'm almost done working on the listing, but I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna take a quick lunch break with Kale. Hi.
Hi.
What's for lunch?
Some ramen, some seafood flavored ramen.
Yum.
And then some edamame. I'm just eating it there.
Delicious. Look, there's a little panda. product listing is ready. We got that item ticked off of our checklist. Now we have to update the rest of the site. And whenever I launch a new product, I like to update the banner so that it tells my customers something has changed. And I like to feature the newest product on that banner. And the good thing about Shopify is that they make that so easy. So here is the final website. You can see that I put a really nice picture of the candle here, and this leads right to the gift set when you click this button, which is nice. And if you scroll down, the gift box is also featured right here. And I've indicated that it's limited edition. And I've updated the pictures here as well. And yeah, everything seems like it's good to go. Now I just have to remove the passport and we're launched. So I removed the password. Let's go visit the site. And there is the site live. The gift box is live. And we are ready to receive orders. Woohoo! So I just want to quickly check the links. So I have a gifts link here and my doll box is there, which is good. And another thing I want to check are the links here. So this should link to my gift set as well, which it does. Perfect. And then the last link I want to look at is this one. Perfect. Awesome. The amount of times I've forgotten to update a link or made a mistake or missed something, too many for me to count. It only takes a couple seconds to double check. And now that it's up, the next thing you have to do is tell people about it. There are a few places where I go to tell my customers about my products. I do a posting on Instagram, and I let my YouTube subscribers know as well on my community page, because a lot of my subscribers like to buy my products as well as watch me on YouTube. So I have my photos here. I'm just going to airdrop them to my phone here. I'm gonna move all of these photos. Then it shows up on my phone. That is so cool. Yay! It is up. Here is the post on Instagram. I really love how the pictures turned out. They look really great on Instagram. So now that the listing is up and people are able to buy the boxes, we can move on with the rest of our day. And actually, Kale and I have an announcement to share with you guys. Oh, so we got an order?
Yeah.
Nice.
I got an order for the doll face.
Well, that is good. We've sold one. Yay. So we have a big announcement.
I got a job that's not Quench Bear, that's outside of the household. I am going to be going to work for the state of Washington.
Yes.
Which means I will not be in Canada.
We've been talking about a little bit in previous videos about how the current economic climate is just not the smartest to put all of your eggs into one basket. So Kale and I have been looking at opportunities outside of the company to find employment, and an opportunity presented itself. When this job posting came up, you submitted your resume and we didn't know if you were going to get a call back or anything, but he actually got the job. So he's going to start that in a couple of weeks. But I know you might be thinking to yourselves, but wait, you guys live in Calgary. Kale just mentioned the state of Washington, which is in the United States. What does that mean for our lives here in Calgary? Well, for the near future, I will still be living here in Calgary in our home while Kale moves down with his parents to start his job, meaning we're going to be long distance for a little bit. We don't know exactly how long, but we think for the sake of our family, this opportunity was just too good to say no to. So we're going to start on this new adventure.
Yes, and visa paperwork has been submitted for Jerica to come down to the United States.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so that's going to be a whole crazy new chapter of our lives. But in the short term, I will still be here. Quench Bear Inc. will still operate out of Calgary here, but it'll be just me moving forward. It won't be Kale helping me out. And you know what? With how the business is currently going and our current order volume, I'm pretty sure I can handle all of that on my own. So all of that is pretty manageable by one person, and I'm going to continue to do that for as long as I can. And if I need more help, then I will have to hire people. But where Kale is moving, it's within a day's drive, 2 days if you don't want to drive for 12 hours straight. He's still going to be really close, and he still will visit as often as he can, and I will still visit him down in Olympia, Washington, which is where his job is going to be located, as often as I can. I'm really excited for this. Yeah, if you guys aren't aware of Kale and our history, we've done long distance before. We met in Korea, and we had to come back to our home countries. I'm from Canada, he's from the United States, and we have experienced separation a few times in our marriage, and it's always just made us stronger on the other end of it.
There was a time when we just dated long distance,
Yeah.
and then we actually went through with getting married, and
Yep.
then we were separated when I was waiting for my visa to come to Canada. So now it's all coming full circle, and you're going to be waiting for yours to come to the U.S.
Yes. And for those of you who have watched my goals video, you might be wondering about that, whether my goal is to still double my sales. I don't know if that's still the goal. Life happens. It's not as necessary as it was. Now that Kale has this other income coming in. The way we are as people and our company, we are just always evolving and changing at a much faster pace than maybe others do. So, I mean, it might seem to you guys like a big shock, but for us, it's just, I've always been this way. Kale has always been this way. And we're not afraid of change. We're not afraid of shaking up our lives to try something new. Obviously, we are here in Calgary.
Yeah.
But we want to share that transition with you guys. We shared a little bit of our transition from Midland to Calgary, and I think this is an even bigger transition. We're going to keep updating you guys and telling you how that's going. And eventually, I do want to grow this business out of Olympia, Washington once I'm over there. We don't know when that will be, and we don't know how that's going to look like, but that's the goal. It was actually our end goal for a while to be in Washington State with your family. I had no idea it could happen this quickly, so we're just kind of reeling from how quick this is all coming down, but we are grateful for everything that's happening, and
Yep.
we're looking forward to it.
And excited to jump at the opportunity.
Yes, it'll be really nice to be closer to your family. Yeah, you've always loved the West Coast. I think moving to Calgary was just us getting closer to the mountains and the West Coast.
Yeah, we are physically closer to them than
Yeah.
what we were. But this next change will be a bit different in that there's an international border in between.
Again, to speak to the changes that are happening, Kale is going to be moving south to the States in the next couple weeks, and I'll be vlogging that. And I announced it in my community post today. The new upload schedule will be once a week for the month of February. I don't know if I'll continue that into the month of March, but we'll just see how it goes. But once Kale is settled down there, I will be back up here in Calgary and living on my own. So that'll be interesting to be
Yeah.
sharing with you guys. I haven't lived alone in 10 years, 9 years.
Yep.
A long time. But feel free to let us know in the comments what you guys think. Your encouragement and support have been so valuable to us, and hopefully we continue to have that in the next coming months of this journey. So our orders are rolling in of that box.
Got two
as-
more orders.
Yeah, as we speak. So we have to get to that. And that is how you make kimchi jjigae. And this was actually one of Kale and I's favorite foods to eat while we were in Korea. We ate this all the time at a little shop. It was called a Kimbap Chonggu. It was like what would you call it? Like a snack shop.
Yeah.
Like a
Yep.
Korean snack shop.
Yep. and it's pretty simple to make, but Kale makes really, really good kimchi jjigae. Let us know in the comments if this looks good to you, if you tried this before, and if you make it at home, because it's so easy to make at home. But that is the video today. Also, let us know your thoughts about our announcements. It's a big one, we know, and I'm excited also to start the 1 video a week upload schedule. Every video moving forward will be posted on Fridays. This will give me more time to make better quality videos for you guys. I've been trying to up the quality of the videos, and that includes the subject matter, that includes just the general footage quality of everything. I want it to feel more thought out because I really care about you guys as subscribers and as viewers, and I want you guys to enjoy your time here with me. Thank you to all of you that have supported me and this channel in the past and continue to do so. We are super pumped to continue to share our journey with you guys. And don't worry, Quench Bear is going to continue to operate. We will still continue to sell products. For our trip down south, we will be putting the shop on hold. We are keeping the shop open until February 4th, and then we will be putting it on hiatus for about 2.5 weeks. And then I will come back here in Calgary and reopen the shop and continue selling, so don't worry about that. And of course, the videos will keep coming. Kale will not be in as many of them as he used to. If you want to make products like I do, you can check out my Patreon. I have a ton of recipes over there. And speaking of my Patreon, thank you to my patrons. You guys are so wonderful and so supportive, especially my Bubble BFFs listed right here. Your support means everything to me. Thank you guys so much. And that's it. We're gonna eat our food. And until the next video, keep smiling, keep being awesome. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I'm gonna get some tofu and some kimchi. Get a little bit of rice.
Don't forget the mushroom.
Oh, want some mushrooms?
Yep.
Mmm.
That's the ultimate bite right there.
Mm-hmm. Good job, Kale. So good.
Mm-hmm.